Hey everyone, it's Orit Krug here. Today I want to talk to you and explore when you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling stuck in a decision-making process, how do you know if you should stay in that decision-making stage or start to take action? Now, this has been a sensitive subject for me because I have been stuck. I've been feeling stuck on a decision for the last couple of weeks. And my inner critic has been really loud telling me that I need to just make a decision. I need to solve the problem. I just need to move forward. And that's making me feel pretty bad because I have a feeling that that's not what I'm ready for yet. And that's that I'm going to be rushing the process if I'm making a decision before I really feel ready. So how do you know really like deeply, authentically, if you're ready to make a decision and continue with the process versus staying in that place where you're taking in information and just in those stages of thinking of making a choice, not quite there yet of having made a choice. So the great thing is we can explore this in movement, and our bodies can really inform us of what feels right and what feels in alignment with where we're really at and where it really feels right for where we need to be. Now, the way that we're going to explore this today is in planes. We have movement planes. We have horizontal, vertical, and sagittal. And I'm going to show this to you in a moment. You can either just watch me, or you can get up and try it with me, or you can stay in your chair and also try it. And our movements aren't going to look the same. Like the way that I explore these planes will look different than the way you do, just because we all express ourselves differently. But you can still try it out. And if you have no idea how to try it out on your own, you can just follow me, follow my lead. So the first plane that we're going to explore is the horizontal plane. Now, this is the plane where we are taking in a lot of information and being with all the options. And it is a plane of really taking in and learning. And we're going to see if that feels right. Or we have the vertical plane where we are more standing up, taking a stance, and we're in decision making. We're in a decision making process. So we're past learning and still making, we're past learning and now into really in the process of making a decision. But we're not quite ready to take action yet in the vertical plane. We're still holding steady. And then there's the sagittal plane where we are either advancing or retreating, moving forward or moving back, and we're taking action. The sagittal plane is the action-taking plane. And so let's try these three different planes kind of briefly and see what feels right for you. What feels right in your body? Our bodies are so wise. Deep down in our bodies is where our truth lies. That rhymes. So we're going to find out just by exploring this in movement really briefly. Nothing fancy. All right, so the first plane is the horizontal plane, the learning and the taking in information. So you can simply stand in a wide stance and just kind of be here. You can also move side to side. If you're sitting, you can still like widen your legs and open your arms up. Take a deep breath in and out. How does this feel for you? Check in. Close your eyes if you'd like. Bring movement in if that feels right. Find an ending. And you feel a little bit more tuned in with the plane. So for me at that moment, that felt delicious. That felt so right to just open up and take in. And that makes sense because I've been watching so many videos, like so many tutorials and workshops and courses, and I'm just taking in this information. And I am not used to doing that. I'm used to being in action and actually like more actively doing than passively learning. So that's interesting. All right, so the next plane that we'll explore is the vertical plane. So you can just stand up straight, stand up tall. First, take a deep breath in here. And now, you can also, to explore this plane, alternate your weight back and forth. This is kind of the decision-making part. This is kind of like weighing the choices, seeing, you know, what's right, what decision do I make? It hurts me being here. Like it actually physically hurts me to stand up tall right now. Like, I feel it in my lower back. So I know for me this is a sign that this is not right. So find a closing for that movement. And now we'll explore the sagittal plane. So moving back, moving forward. You can just do this through walking. Kind of like do it quickly. And see how that feels for you. Maybe if you're in your chair, you move forward. Move back if you can. See how that feels. Move forward. Back. For me, this feels way too threatening and way too confrontational right now to be in a sagittal plane. So I'm taking this, trusting my body that it is not time for me to take action yet. Find a closing for your ending. Maybe revisit one more time the plane that felt really right to you so you can kind of ingrain that and integrate that right now. Trust your body. It knows what you need. It knows you. It is you. And then do what you need to do to really process that. You can journal, you can draw. A lot of my clients like making art after moving. And then trust, like keep trusting that. And we can always revisit these 3 different planes in, you know, a few days or in a week to see, are we still here? Or are we ready to move on? And this is, you know, this is kind of an interesting way to relate this to your life, such as being in the horizontal plane of in the taking in information. I was already doing that in my actions by, you know, going to all these workshops and taking in all these tutorials. But to have it affirmed in my body, it makes me feel better. I mean, there's a part of me that's still like, but no, I need to take action. Like I should be doing more. But I'm just going to come back to my body and remember this feeling and even revisit that pose when I'm resisting where I really need to be. So if you are interested in exploring this further, click on the link below and we can do it a little bit more.